What's up, everybody? This is Karen and Ray, otherwise known as the Obsessive Bullshit Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm here playing Lords of the Fallen, doing new game 0. Hey, how's it going? Woo! So I just found out this game has a fucking amazing New Game Plus system, man. Like, there's the standard New Game Plus that is in every Souls game where it's, like, much harder, and everything's been re-leveled. But there's also just New Game 0, which just literally keep all your shit, but it's the default difficulty game. That's fucking amazing. Oh yeah, I've kind of checked out since they got rid of James Rolland. Justin Rolland. My bad. I really disapprove of what they did to him. They basically took him off the show because of allegations of abuse. The show he fucking created, and then his wife took him to court, and the judge, found no evidence of abuse and dismissed the case. That's not even saying he's not guilty, okay? Dismissing the case means, in the legal system, in the American legal system, that there was never enough evidence to even have a trial. Okay? So he was completely exonerated for everything. He didn't do any of the shit he was accused of doing. But he still didn't get his show back. So they basically just ruined his entire fucking life. to let myself die here. No, they didn't add a voice modification. I saw a video about it. They picked somebody who was very, very, very close. They interviewed thousands of people. But still, his fucking show. He is fucking Rick and Morty. And that's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing about, like, rape allegations and the whole Me Too movement and all that stuff, okay? Even if you prove that you didn't do it, you're still fucked. He proved he didn't do it. So, well, let's give him his show back and all that. No. He's still fucked. He's never getting Rick and Morty back. He lost the show that he created. And he was making video games. He did High on Life, which is really good. If you never played High on Life, I recommend it. He lost that too. They fucking took everything from him. That's just so shit. And you know, people will ask themselves, let's say, why would a girl lie? What did she have to gain? Attention? Canceling somebody she doesn't like? Okay? And then, the next thing they'll say is a little hope. I don't know, man. Then they'll say, statistically speaking, of all the trials that go to court, only like less than 10% are lying. Bitch, none of the rape allegations ever go to court these days. Almost none of them do. They're in the court of public opinion.
You'll probably take it light. I don't know, but since making you a bigger, if you know any.
You're talking about the Dark Pictures anthology when you say that, right? Little Hope. Yeah, I haven't played any of those. Not one of them. I need to eventually. I've just kind of moved away from games like that are like cutscenes. And it's not like I hate them or anything. I don't. It's just like, there was a time when they were needed, because game developers had to choose between having a story or having more gameplay. But I feel like that time has passed. I feel like they don't need to do games like that anymore. They can have fucking amazing stories and kick-ass gameplay. So I don't want to play a game where I'm literally basically walking around, interacting with a cutscene. At that point, I feel like I could watch a movie. Which, like I said, you know, that's not to say that I don't like games like that. I really like the Quantic Dream shit. Indigo Prophecy, or as it's known in the rest of the world, Fahrenheit. Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Detroit, Become Human. But for me, a lot of that is because in those games, they're very story-oriented, but the choices you make have a huge impact on the gameplay. From what I was seeing, yeah, exactly. From what I was seeing, like Man of Medan, Little Hope, The Devil Inside, they didn't seem like they had a lot of gameplay or alternate paths in the story. They seem more linear than Until Dawn. And I had actually heard that Quarry, their most recent game that wasn't a Dark Pictures game, but might as well have been, I heard that was even more linear. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to discourage you from liking it, dude. You know, if you like it and you think it's great, more power to you, man. They're also, like, really expensive. Like, each one of them is, like, $50. And while that's not... I'm talking about standard price. Each one of them is, like, $50 to standard price. And while that's not... as much as a new game, for multiple games like that, it fucking adds up. And they're not that long. So, to me, it seems like I would be better off just spending, you know, $20 more, $70, and getting a much longer game than something I'm going to play one time and beat in like 3 hours. Because I've seen none of them are that long. And if they're more linear than Until Dawn, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of replayability either. Like I said, you know, if you want to get them, more power to you, man. You know, I was just explaining why I, you know...
You carry if you don't make use. I've given from now on. I've given you from now on.
I think I might be able to craft 2 of her swords, which in that case would be fucking
and
insane.
all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
Only then.
Sweet, okay.
And to think when all to deliver, forgive me. I'm here, so well contained. Should you bring them to me? The beacon and a dear fellow. Our holy word continues, Lampbearer. Let Aureus' will be done.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna switch games. I'll be back in just a little bit.